plus a talented Brit. Winner of Britain's Got Talent, Josh McDowall, is coming in. I think he's getting some tips on his choreography from our Arlene now. I'll see you very soon. Welcome back to the final part of today's show. I'm joined by Josh McDowall. Thank you for coming in. Arlene Phillips and Natalie Pinkham is here still with us. We've been putting crackers all morning. So shall we do one? Oh, yeah. Yeah? And you have to read this horrendous joke that I've not won one of these so far. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
You know what we could do with that, don't you? We can hang that on our Christmas tree. Homemade decorations.
I'll steal it back later.
Yeah, of course you will. And the joke is...
Got a better hat than me.
What's brown and creeps around the house?
What's brown and kicks around the house?
Creeps.
Creeps.
Around the house.
Don't know. What is it?
Mince spies.
Ah, boom, boom, boom.
Gabby and I love hats, so you've got to wear it.
We think they look better on men, don't we, Natalie?
Okay.
Ross in Berkshire has emailed us a couple of his finest. Who can shave 30 times a day but still have a beard? A barber. Wah, wah, wah. What is E.T. short for? Because he has little legs. Oh, I like that. I've not heard that. Yeah. And James emailed a classic. What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea. Yeah. And what do you call a deer with no eyes or no legs? Still no idea. You kind of have to work them together, don't you? Yeah. Jai, thank you so much for joining us and pushing up with the terrible jokes. One Christmas tradition that seems to be more and more popular is a festive trip to an outdoor ice rink. Up and down the country, you'll spot them popping up during the festive season. So if you fancy getting your skates on, pay close attention. Polly Parsons went to meet a skating marshal. Well done, Polly. For more information, you can go to our website there. And there are ice rinks all over the place now, aren't there? Have you been this year yet?
Streatham, that's where I always go.
That's there all the time, isn't it?
True.
Yeah, but these pop-up ones are really good, aren't
all
they?
Over the place, and they're
transferable
amazing.
skills for you from dancing?
From roller skates. And that's the basis of roller skating. Yeah. And I've been doing that for a long time.
Good core stability.
Yeah.
A nice bruised bottom if you're not very good at it. Jai, well, being Scottish, Jai, I imagine you grew up with a bit more ice than the rest of us, did you?
Yeah, pretty much. But normally the kind that broke and made you all wet. You know, when you couldn't actually skate.
Running across the playground.
Pretty much.
Thanks so much for coming in on this very special day for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an awesome day.
What's it like when you go into a record shop and you see your album there?
It was a bit strange this morning. I went to HMV and I saw the album, and I was with my tour manager who happened to shout to the entire, store that I was there, and so was my album. So I was quite embarrassed about that. But no, it was pretty weird. It was very, very weird.
End an amazing year.
Yeah, I know, and it's great, and I'm gonna, I can't wait for Christmas because I'm gonna get there and I'm just gonna have to, sit there and think about what's happened in the last 7 months.
You turn up for an audition for a show, and the next thing you've won Britain's Got Talent. You're in the Royal Variety Performance in the last week. What was that like? Oh,
it's a weird experience. I mean, and like. It's the whole sliding doors effect. You can make a choice or you can not make a choice, and it's amazing how one choice can change your entire life.
To go for that audition, and look at there you are in the final, singing your heart out. And people, and the good thing about that as well, people had to vote for you. Yeah. So already people like you, which must be really reassuring.
Yeah, and obviously, a lot different too. No, it's very nice, and it was a good feeling to come through something like that and then realise that the public voted for you and they really liked like what I had and who I was and what I was doing, and it's good to be appreciated for something that I've done for so long.
And you've sung with Josh Groban as well.
Yeah, that was a magic experience. It was. I mean, Josh has been an idol of mine for years and years, and I love his music, and to be able to meet him was a dream come true to start with, but to sing with him was just that. Was honestly, that was Christmas come early for me, that was. And then I just, I don't think there's... But bringing out the album, it's a good experience, but I'm pretty sure that tops it, to be honest. Honestly, just because, and it's terrible, you should have seen the state of me as well. I was so nervous, and I couldn't look him in the eye.
Really?
I was starstruck and everything. It was
Did he
so
live
funny.
up to it? Sometimes they say, don't meet your heroes, because you'll be disappointed. Did he live up to it?
Oh, no, and more some. I actually like him now more than I did before because he's such a genuinely nice guy. Yeah. As well as being so talented, he's really nice as well, and I think that just was the kind of icing in the cake.
Did you always know you had this talent? Was it something that you kind of honed from a young age?
Yeah, I've been singing from a very, very young age. I mean, my dad, I grew up with him, he sings as well, and I grew up with that around the house. And the first time I remember kind of being on stage was I was about 9, and we were on holiday, and there was a karaoke competition, and I ended up winning the karaoke competition over the adults, which was quite funny. And then it took maybe about 5 or 6 years to kind of get back into it again, because like my parents, they knew I could sing, but they wanted me to have a childhood first, so they waited.
We're all very, very excited because you're going to sing us out the show today. So
I
you
am
get yourself ready. You come over and take to the mic. Natalie's very excited. It's making her feel very Christmassy. Arlene's been helping you choreography, so we'll see your moves as well. Thanks to all my guests today. Tomorrow Blue Peter's Helen Skelton, actor turned singer and songwriter Richard Fleischman. He's joining me on the sofa. Nutritionist Sarah Schenker has got tips to avoid piling on the pounds this Christmas. Don't eat. Homes and interior expert Alison Cook is back with some homemade ideas to decorate your house. And we're going to be supping up on some festive hot cocktails. It's all here, live on Channel 5, 11 tomorrow. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to say Jai McDowall is singing With or Without You.
See the storm set in your eyes, see the thorn twist in your side. I'll wait for you. Sleight of hand and twist of fate, on a bed of nails she makes me wait, and I'm waiting